And the good stuff in those crates my father's taking aboard the Aphrodite.
Wait a minute. The first thing we learn in business is never take from the private stock. That's why Duke gives me the keys. It's because of trust.
It's hard for me to think of my grandfather in the past tense, too.
Oh, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Duke was so warm and kind around here. He never chewed anybody out. If he had to, he would just give you that little Scottish frown, you know, you knew exactly what he was talking about. What I'd give to see that frown again. I love this place.
It was a great place to come to.
You loving it makes a difference. Because if you just treat it like a business, you know, just with booze and food, people can sense it. And here people feel like a family and guest at a party.
It didn't hurt any when you would sing, either.
Well, it's not hard, you know, when they're family and they're accepting you and supporting you. I don't know what's going to happen in this place. I don't know if everybody will feel the same way again.
Why don't you make sure that they do?
I'm just a singer. I'm not the owner.
So?
Oh, no. I don't know anything about business. No way.
You could have fooled me.
No, that's about accounting. That's about inventory, advertising. What else?
My grandfather says, he said, that you can always hire technicians. Bean counters, he called them. He told me whenever he bought a place, he was more concerned with its soul. And I never was really sure what he meant by that until I heard you talking about this place.
Angel and Hillary know a lot about it, huh? They can help.
And I bet they'd be willing to stay on with a beautiful and talented boss.
Well, thank you very much. It's scary, though. I don't know.
Well, that's the, means the same thing as excited sometimes.
Well, if I fall on my face, this is going to be your fault, okay?
Come on, we have a very important champagne delivery to make.
Okay.
Hi. Message for you.
Well, thank you very much.
It's from my wife.
Nurse Linda Gantz, please report to the 8th floor.
Says she loves me.
Says she loves me.
You tell me your diagnosis, Tom. Because Olivia is no more insane than I am.
Anna, I'm sorry, I don't understand.
You let her out.
Wait, Anna, you want to talk about this? Why don't we go to my office?
No, you let her out, and now she's bothering my family.
Now, wait a minute, Anna. Look, if you want to scream at someone, okay, but if you want me to understand, I'm here, so calm down.
Report to radiology stat.
Tom, she came to the club. She was dressed in mourning. She came to the club, and I saw her. I turned my back, and she was gone, but I saw her. Now, you should never have let her out because she's dangerous.
You're certain?
I'm certain I saw her. But people don't think so.
That's supposed to mean something?
Yeah, it means that I'm certain that I saw her. Angel came in and Hillary came in, but she'd gone, and they think I imagined it.
Did you?
Wrong question, Tom. Why is it so difficult for you to understand? She's using you. She's the same as I am.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure I saw her.
Respiratory therapy.
Well, how long was it after you saw her before Hillary and Angel showed up?
Oh, half a minute, Tom, I don't know.
And they saw nothing?
Because I turned my back, I was using the phone, and when I turned back, she'd gone. I'm not imagining it, I'm a cop.
You're also a woman who just lost her husband?
Yeah, I just lost my husband because of them, because of the Jeromes. And it isn't enough for Olivia. Now she's after me.
Well, now she's in full control of her mental processes.
She's always been in full control. Since the operation, since the first time I saw her. Why is it so difficult for you to admit that you're wrong, Tom?
Well, hold on, Anna. I'm not your enemy.
But you are if you're her friend.
And I'm not Olivia's friend. You know, it's very possible that you could have seen her down at the club. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she went down there. And she's heard Duke's name over and over. During the interrogations, during the competency hearing. Look, I've actively encouraged her to delve into her past, to try to remember whatever she could. It's very possible she picked up a newspaper, read about the memorial service, and went there to test her memory.
Well, I bought a nice black dress and a black veil and a white rose. When you guys can wake up and she breaks into my house and murders me, maybe then he'll go, oh, I'm so sorry. We made a mistake.
Anna, he's just trying to do his job.
All right, Anna. Look, I know better than anyone else that psychiatry isn't a precise science. So it stands to reason that someone as bright as Olivia could fool us. But I'm going to go with my training. And my training says she's an amnesiac.
My training tells me that you're letting a dangerous criminal out on the streets.
I'll go see her again. Find out what I can. See if there's any indication that she's deceiving us. But until then, I'm going to treat her as a patient, not a criminal.
That's all anyone can ask you to do.
Thank you.
Please answer the door. Mr. Rohn? Hotel operator? Yes, this is Mr. Rohn's suite. Would you please connect me with Dr. Tom Hardy at General Hospital?
Nora, I'll be right there.
Operator, that's all right. You can cancel the call. Thank you. I was afraid that something had happened.
Something did happen. You banged on the door and woke me up from my nap.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought something was wrong.
Would you, give me a little peace and quiet and maybe order some dinner?
Yes, okay.
Thank you.
And the experts think that it was highly unlikely.
No, I'm not saying she isn't mentally ill, because she is. But she's a pathological liar, not amnesia.
You've already admitted that you thought that Hillary was Olivia, huh?
That was a mistake. They were dressed the same, more or less. And Robert, she was there, I saw. There's not a doubt in my mind. I have very good instincts. I thought you'd believe me. She was there. Hi. Hi. I'm sorry I had to leave you on your own. You all right?
I'm fine. Owen was playing checkers with me in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah?
Boy, she doesn't give a kid a break.
I know, she never lets you.
Well, I used to be a bit of a shark at that game. Maybe I can give you a few pointers.
First, I want to know how your talk with Catherine went.
Yeah.
He was going to ask Catherine about why she's going to Catherine.
Wait. I wasn't going to put it quite like that.
Well, is she going to stay or not?
Well, I couldn't stick around. Now, the matter came up.
Oh. Maybe you should change out of these things now so they don't get creased, okay? I'll see if Daddy can stay for a while.
Okay.
Okay, see you in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if I took you away from the talk with Catherine then.
No loss. Besides, the ball was there. I couldn't say anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Guy bothers me. There's something about him that just isn't quite kosher. I don't like the way he hangs around her all the time.
Is there something you can do?
Not unless I can find some evidence.
Well, I'm sure you will. You always do.
Probably. But will I do it in time?